Aussie Army, back with your favorite Dave, Aussie Dave.
Hello.
Dave is late, and I was going completely crazy because I thought it was 10 o'clock at night here, and it was 10 o'clock in the damn morning. Sometimes then you get more sleep, I guess. I don't have much of a schedule, and I bought blackout blinds last night, and I fixed my studio, and I live streamed all night, so we are going to do an apology video for all the hell I have gave John Stevens, because I have reacted to, what's the name of that song, Dave? The one I reacted to, Noiseworks.
Yep. Take Me Back.
The one about self-harm. Take Me Back. So
Take Me Back. Yeah.
And if you're an OG member of the Aussie Army, you know the Kate Sobrano, Jesus Christ Superstar, everything's all right or whatever. That performance in the Itchy Woman, or see, I'm still doing it. The Hot Chili Woman.
Chili Woman.
Well, the John Stevens that I seen in Take Me Back was a total different John Stevens than in Hot Chili Woman. So I apologize for that. So we're going to do, I ask in that reaction, which I'm going to release now, but I talk a lot of shit in it. But I'm pretty objective too. So I do think the drummer took the show, though. I think that drummer's amazing. He's really good for Noiseworks. So we're going to do Jimmy Barnes and John Stevens, because I ask in that reaction, does Jimmy Barnes and John Stevens ever sing together? And they do. I have them right here. So we'll stop running my mouth. We'll get to it. So Dave can go to bed, and you guys can get to the music. Thank you. I love you. Mental health's real. I'm an honorary Aussie, and I'm proud of it. So I got a little Kiwi cred, too. Shout out to the Kiwis on the little rock out there. Much love to you guys, too. Oh, shit, I'm about to end the recording. Damn, yeah, man, I need to sleep more. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, let's do it.
Everybody shake, everybody move, everybody shake. Mary, you're on my mind. You see the folks are gone, and the place would be mine.
I'll never stop saying, Jimmy, you my motherfucking man. I love you, Jimmy. I just thought about something. I was sitting there watching this. I know Jimmy's happily married now. John Stevens probably is too. But those two biggest players in Australia singing together right there, right? I mean, seems to be anyway. I know Jimmy got around when he was younger, and John seemed to with his Hot Chili Women. So, just an observation. But everybody settles down and gets older. So, I know Jimmy.
Yes, that's
his
right.
wife, awesome too. She's a good lady. I know she's a great cook.
Yes.
And I ain't even eat her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can never remember her name. I'm looking at her like in my head. But
Jane.
What's her name? Yeah.
Jane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she would speak a lot for John's wife, John Farnham's wife, and also Glenn's wife would speak sometimes for her. Because I don't think John Farnham's wife really likes to speak.
No,
He's
no,
in
you
the
don't.
hospital,
You don't
so-
see. You never see. They're very private. Yeah, you don't see them. You know,
well,
they
when your
stay out of
man
it.
has a pair of panties from every woman in Oz, I mean, I imagine you probably don't. Probably need to be private. I mean that innocently. I know, I love the thing where John talks about he gets down stage and he has to plant them damn feet because they'll pull him off stage if you don't. I love that. And how he's had 14 last run tours. This is it, last time. But John singing in the shower, I'll stick with that. Enjoy your retirement, John. But Jimmy, you're still kicking, man. Your phone ain't bad.
Yep. Go and see him in October. I got the
Yeah,
tickets.
you do got tickets, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, got two tickets.
You're going to take your phone, right?
I will
Cousin
take the
Greg-
phone. Yes, I
Cousin
might even
Greg-
try. I might even try and live stream it to you if I can get away with it.
Hey, man,
It's,
just record it and we will live stream it, okay?
Yeah,
We'll
it's,
do it legally.
yeah, it'll be at it's in October at 8 o'clock at night, so it'll be daylight saving just starts then because it's mid-spring, 11th of October. So
Yeah, I'll get up at 6 a.m. to see it. Oh, yeah.
So instead of 14 hours, it's 15 hours in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Kiwi. I know a few Kiwis. It's 15
Well, if the
hours.
Kiwis,
No, one
it'll
is
be
16 hours.
17 hours.
Right. I was going to say, yeah, Slayer plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 16 or 17 hours away. So
Yeah.
he's a Kiwi that loves Slayer. Like, that's his favorite.
Oh,
He hates John Farnham. He don't hate him, but he's not a John Farnham guy.
Yeah, look at
He loves Aussie artists, but he just picks with another. The guy that brought me to John Farnham originally, Kingdom Soups, is a dude from Oz, and his buddy on there is Slayer player, and he is from New Zealand, so they had that camaraderie between each other.
Yeah.
But Slayer's like a band that a lot of Americans. I mean, Slayer's a really
Yeah, I
heavy
know
band.
them. I don't follow them, but I know them.
Yeah, I don't either. But I mean,
I've seen the album
scary.
covers. Yeah.
I'm a Tool fan, and they're scary. All right, let's get back to it. I don't know what the hell they're saying, but I love it. I didn't look up the lyrics. It's okay. I know Good Times, Hotter Than Hell. It's good enough for me. Sounds like a good American bar. We call them saloons. Y'all call them pubs. About the same damn thing.
Pubs. Yeah. These are common. Yeah. Stages in pubs. Yeah.
Now look at that. That man he's giving it all he's got. Props to you, John Stevens.
Shut that down, it's gonna be a tale.
Jimmy's come on over here. I had to pause it for you two. I gotta have a couple pauses. I thought Jimmy was about to Ian him down like he did in Wild Thing. Come here, Ian. So he could
Oh,
sing a
when he
song.
grabbed hold of Ian Moss. Yeah.
Yeah. That is so funny, man. You can see it like, damn it, Jimmy. You're drunk as hell, man. I can hear you. You're in my
I was
ear.
going to say, it wouldn't have been 40 years ago. It wouldn't have been a bottle of water. It would have been a bottle of vodka, and you'd often see that on the stage on the piano.
It was always
or whatever.
sitting there.
There'd be a bottle of vodka there, and he'd be.
Yeah, he's got one in his pocket when the war was over.
Vodka off. Yeah.
I swear, I see him in the when the war's over reaction when John Farnham is like stalling because Jimmy's late to come out, and he comes out. He takes it out of his coat and sits down. He's got the bottle in his. I didn't see it until after the reaction was over, so I don't say it in the reaction. But
Yeah.
And real quick, I always said that Aerosmith's Steven Tyler with his microphone stand and John Farnham should have like a battle with microphone stands. They both like they're ninjas with them. All right. Perfect shot there. What's this other welfare over what? What the hell does it say? On his shirt.
Sorry, mate.
On his shirt it says welfare over. Hold on, what the hell does that say? The guitar player. Welfare over whelp.
Hang on.
Welfare over wealth.
Let me get some glasses on.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch a good shot of him. Okay, that welfare over health.
Welfare over wealth.
Wealth, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Look at them too. John Stevens is a pretty damn muscular guy. I mean,
Oh yeah. He's a pretty. Like I said, he's still performing right now too. So he's
they're in great shape.
like well into their 60s, and
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
fit bloke.
Dolly Parton's 77, Hank Williams Jr. 75. So I mean, there's some artists that can.
Barry Gibbs 77.
There you go. They're all still going strong. So
Yeah.
And well, I don't know. I think Hank's probably partied harder than all them. So he's got a lot of miles, and he fell off a mountain. So, but I give him all credit for staying out there. Hell, Tool's 60 years old. I mean, all the Maynard's just turned 60 years old. It blows me away. I mean, it saddens me in a way, but there are a few bands that are giving me some hope for the future.
Hey, look at the Rolling Stones, mate. They should all be dead.
Oh, Keith Richards, I don't know how the hell he does it. Well, him and Hank are actually the same age. He just looks a lot older.
I'm just saying, mate.
Now, he might have done more drugs than Hank. And by the way, if you already seen it, we ain't done but part one. There's a Muscle Shoals documentary, and the Rolling Stones
I've
actually
seen
filmed
that.
there. That's where they wrote Wild Horses. That's where they wrote Brown Sugar, because black people's there. I mean, it's a great documentary. It's a documentary about music overcoming diversities and borders. Because, and I will say, will you agree that if John Farnham and Jimmy Barnes would have came there instead of Hollywood, things might have been different as far as how it went down in America.
Yeah,
because that place didn't discriminate against nothing. Didn't matter where he's from.
Yeah, look, it would have been very, very interesting to see what would have happened. And I always prefer to the Cold Chisel song, "You've got nothing I want, nothing I need," and that was
so
to the
bad.
American record companies. That was
Yeah.
their response to them.
Well,
So they just wrote a
Right.
song.
Well, Muscle Shoals wasn't a record company. It was just a studio. So
Yeah, it was just a
that
place. Yeah.
Right.
But it would have been very interesting to see what happens. So there's another thing. Neil Sedaka. He wrote. Was it Neil Sedaka? I'm pretty sure it was Neil Sedaka. Wrote Wheeling, West Virginia. He wrote that in Sydney.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where my family originates, is West Virginia. And there's a lot of jokes
yeah.
about inbred people in West Virginia. But
Yeah. So it was just one of those quirky, strange things. Yeah. He was in Sydney when he
cool.
wrote that. Yeah.
that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of places that have a special aura about them when you go there. Like, Tennessee for one for me.
Nashville. Yeah, exactly.
Kentucky and Tennessee just have a, I don't know. Just appeal to them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why when I did Kentucky Rain by Elvis Presley, that really.
Well, there's an Everly Brothers song that I really enjoy in Kentucky, Bowling Green. By the Everly. Yeah, I enjoy it. So I like the Everly Brothers.
I actually know that song. I know I don't know them that well, but I do know.
Yeah.
And I guess we all know
Man
John
in
Denver's
Kentucky sure
Carolina
is
song.
lucky. Yeah. A man in Kentucky sure is lucky. Way down in Bowling Green from memory. I think that's something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bowling Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I know that. And yeah, John Denver, I guess, is the most famous song about North Carolina.
Well, Annie's song. Annie, his wife, she was Australian.
I've heard about that. That's
Yeah.
okay. Hey, do you know anything about this? Well, so do you know anything about the mahogany ship that's brought to the Australian shores? Like it was.
Yeah,
Captain
I
Kidd or
do.
something,
Actually.
the pirate.
Look,
I love Josh Gates. He goes everywhere.
Look, down in Victoria many years ago. South Australia. Sorry, in the Great Australian Bight it was in the Southern Ocean. The wind had blown some sand away, and there was a piece of the ship.
Probably found a piece of it.
And and they haven't been able to find it again.
Right,
and look, nothing surprises me because that particular that particular part of the ocean, the way they swung around when they came around the Cape, they caught a wind. This wind was called the Roaring Forties, and generally they'd sort of aim it, and it sort of aim for Western Australia, but it didn't sort of end that way. It went further south towards Antarctica. So they always missed Australia and sort of skimmed below Tasmania.
They aimed for Perth and or am I saying that backwards?
Yeah, well, the Roaring Forties, just depending on where the ship was, it sort of brought them down below Australia. So they kind of missed it.
But Perth is Western Australia, right?
Perth is the most isolated capital city in the world.
Yeah. I'm going
to.
I've actually learned a good bit.
Yesterday, a funny thing happened in Perth. Yesterday, they had some fuel issues at Perth Airport, so nothing could get in there and nothing could get out of there. So Perth got isolated for 48 hours.
So the most isolated place in the world was isolated even more, wasn't they?
You had these big 767 jets landing in the middle of nowhere up in northwestern Australia where there's nothing, there's nobody, and they're just landing in these deserted airfields because they had to get fuel before they went to Perth. Like I said, if I wanted to drive from Perth from here, it's 40 hours non-stop drive, 40 hours.
Right.
That's 3,500 miles. Over there. So she's a fair drive.
So let's see what we got here in store for coming up.
Yeah.
Ice
you'll
House.
enjoy that.
Man
Ice
of
House,
Colors.
Man of Colours. You'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Guarantee
So
you'll enjoy
We
it.
got Glenn Campbell there and the Bee Gees and Willie Nelson.
BGs and Willie Nelson. Yep. Yep.
Got Cold Chisel, You Got Nothing I Want.
That's the song that I'm telling
had
you
it there
about.
for a while, right?
Yes.
Got on Hank Jr., got Guy Sebastian, little John Bonham there from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. There's the Bee Gees there. That's their song that went to number 1 in 1966 in Australia and New Zealand. And if you have a close look at Robin in that, you'll have a look at his tooth. in that video clip, yeah. That's 1966. Yeah.
There's my Canadian buddy, Digiburger. Marillion is a really, really, really cool band. I don't know how to explain it. The man is so expressive, the singer, Steve Hogarth, and it's just a great band. I don't think they're Canadian, though, but I got them under Canadian rock because a lot of Canadians identify with them.
Yeah, I've got to say, I think my favourite Canadian singer was Gene Pitney.
There's oh man, it sounds like they're outside in a damn orchestra in nature. It's a man and a woman. They're folk singers. Damn it, man. You're driving me crazy now. But I'm going to release the other John Stevens too. I forgot the name of it too. I forget a lot, obviously, guys. No, not much later history. Oh my God, where'd it go? What was the name of the John Stevens song I did?
Just now, Take Me Back. Noiseworks.
Take Me Back.
Take Me Back, yep.
But I watched that you sent me, the boxing.
Oh, you watched that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's
there's
Mal
Meninga.
Yeah. Mark Jackson was supposed to be the AFL's tough guy. The big tough guy from the AFL or Aussie Rules Football, and Mal's a rugby league player. And,
I was schooled quite well on that on the Aussie Rules Football.
Yeah, so, I still, they get upset with me down there because I call it a pansy game. I said, it's a little girl's pansy game.
Well, look, I called it footsie.
Yeah. And then when you watch rugby league after that, you'll see why I'm used to the.
Oh, I seen them in the Discord on the Charismatic Voice way before I ever knew anything about the Aussie culture, really.
Yeah.
Arguing over this, and somehow I timed it perfect. I was going to release my video that I made trying to figure out, America tries to figure out footy, and it was the night of the championship. And he's like, no, don't release it tonight. No, nobody's going to be watching it. Everybody in the world everybody in Oz is watching this.
Yeah.
So I released it the next day, and I think that's why it skyrocketed. It's like the third most watched video on the channel.
So on Wednesday night, I won't be around because what we've got, it's called State of Origin. And it's New South Wales v Queensland, and they hate each other's guts. So,
gotcha.
It's a rugby league war. So that's on. That starts on Wednesday night here. So 8:00 Wednesday night here. So you won't see me around. I'll be watching that.
They're all out.
They play 3 games. It's a series of best of 3. Yeah.
So there you go, guys. I'm gonna release that one too.
John Steve. Yeah, like I said, give him a chance, and like I said, it was a big difference. Yeah. Another very good Noiseworks song with him is called Touch. Touch. Touch.
Whose song was that they just sang? Because that sounded like an AC/DC riff to me. That dun 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 dun. I kept hearing that like Brian Bon Scott, not Brian thinking about the Bee Gees. Bon Scott.
Bon
days.
Scott.
It sounded like Dog Eat Dog. That's what the riff sounded like, and what we just heard.
With Jimmy
I know that
Barnes and
wasn't it.
Johnson.
Yeah.
No, good songs. I'm just trying to think who was. I can't offhand remember who was the original artist for Good Times, but I can't think. Bon. Going back to Bon Scott, it was a shame because he's basically in AC/DC when it formed in 73 to 19. He was there 1973 to 1980. He died in February of 1980. But there's some stuff there of AC/DC that you haven't seen that you'll really enjoy with Bon Scott. I think you'd enjoy "Let There Be Rock." A song called
I'm
Let There
really
Be Rock.
a huge fan of Bon Scott. Like way before I was in. I didn't even know that he was from Australia.
So
Maynard is a huge fan of Bon Scott.
The song "It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll" by AC/DC in 1976. So you can see that that's got the bagpipes in it. They're when they're on the back of a truck rolling down a street in Melbourne in 1976, on the back of the truck doing "It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll." Yeah. Long way to the shop if you want a sausage roll. Yeah.
Sausage roll, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I had a really nice one on Friday at one of the bakeries up here in Penrith, and just beautiful, nice and fresh out of the oven, and just got a little touch of spice in and really yum. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't see in the John Parner movie. Like it's on our Discord, or I have it to watch. Anybody want to watch it? I'm sure y'all have all seen it, but I didn't see anything about the coffee culture in there. I guess that wasn't really part of the story, but
no.
Or if it was in there, I missed it. Like,
I think that's sort of a totally separate issue.
It is. In my video where I don't think many people watched, I think some of the Aussies probably looked at it and like, this dude's making fun of us, but I just know the Aussie culture so well. I knew I kind of knew what they were going to say for it as they were saying it, like he's like, well, we're going to bring Starbucks back, but we're going to basically he was saying, we're going to let the tourists go to Starbucks or stay the hell out of our shops. I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Well, the owners of the shops wouldn't like that. But look, they're just they're just small cafes, and they're just all over the place. The mum and dad run businesses, and that's basically what they are. The quality of their food and drink is better than the big multinationals. It's as simple as that. It's like a home cooked meal sort of thing, It's just so much better. Yeah. So that's why people prefer to go there. Yeah. All right, mate. It's 1 a.m. on Monday, and I'm going to go to bed.
All right. So let me know if anybody wants me to check out the boxing, the fighting there.
Well, have a look at it. It's the big bully from the AFL just gets flattened by Mal. He can't even hurt Mal. He tries to hit Mal, and he just can't even hurt him. Like what they did. Oh, look, this is like 20 years ago. McDonald's had a thing running. It was for charities.
Macca's.
Yeah, Macca's. Yeah, and it was for charity. So people from the different sports would come in, and they don't do it anymore because the rugby league players just hurt everybody. So the soccer players or the cricket players or the AFL players, they don't want to fight with the rugby league players because these guys are man mountains, and it's just like hitting a concrete wall. That's just how they're built. And and one hit from them. Well, you see that video the other day where they just bang, bang, bang. That's and they just get up and going. So Yeah, when the AFL
Is it kind of like a
players.
promotional thing like Tina done?
Yeah, that was with the Hoodoo Gurus in the background singing. Tina Turner, like I said, she did the promos from 1989 to 1994, and before Simply the Best in 1989, I put it in Discord. The one she did before Simply the Best is called "What You See Is What You Get." Tina Turner. That was before Simply the Best, and that was in 1989.
It was not comfortable when we did it, but we done the African the We Are the World reaction. Yep. I don't know. We done the Simply the Best with Jimmy Barnes.
Simply the Best with Jimmy Barnes,
Turner.
yeah.
And we were the very last upload of Tina Turner as a reaction
before
channel
she passed away.
Before she passed away,
yeah.
We were the last channel, so a lot of people thought we did it right after, and I'm like, whoa, no.
That was coincidence. Sometimes things are coincidence, And
now I'm honored.
Yeah.
But then it was very uncomfortable. But yeah, man, go to bed, go to sleep.
All right, mate. Okay. Catch up soon. Take care.
What's up?
See you later.
Damn, I hadn't killed him yet. No. But mental health is real, guys. Got my studio set up. I like it. Soundbar, watch. Oh. Hey. Hey. Whoop. Hey. My neighbors hate it. Mental health is real. Mental health is real. So, listen to Tool. Look, I grew up in this little place. Touched my bird's butt there. I'm going now. 32 minutes. We out. Or I'm out, I guess. Dave's already out. Much love. Jennifer, this is for you too. You both been reacting to this. Love it.